From the bright lights of Las Vegas, a city that never sleeps, where the neon lights paint the night sky and the air is filled with the sound of slot machines and the chatter of hopeful gamblers, to the virtual tables of online poker, where players from around the world gather in digital rooms, each hoping to outwit their opponents and claim victory, gambling holds a universal allure that transcends physical boundaries. It's a world where chance and skill collide, where the thrill of the unknown meets the satisfaction of a well-played hand, where fortunes are won and lost on the turn of a card or the roll of a dice. Every moment is charged with anticipation, every decision a potential turning point. But beneath the surface of luck lies a fascinating interplay of mathematics and psychology. The numbers tell a story, one of probabilities and odds, while the mind navigates the emotional highs and lows. Understanding this interplay is key to navigating the world of gambling. It's about more than just playing the game. It's about mastering the strategies that can tip the scales in your favor. It's not just about knowing the rules of the game. It's about understanding the deeper mechanics, the strategies that can turn a novice into a seasoned player. It's about understanding the odds, making calculated decisions, and recognizing the psychological traps that can lead to ruin. Every choice is a balance between risk and reward, a dance with fate. This is where the realms of mathematics and psychology intersect. Probability guides our understanding of chance events, while psychology helps us understand our own behaviors and those of our opponents. Probability guides our understanding of chance events, giving us a framework to predict outcomes and make informed decisions, while psychology illuminates the motivations and biases that influence our choices. It reveals the cognitive biases that can cloud our judgment and the emotional triggers that can lead us astray. Join me as we delve into the fascinating world of gambling, exploring the mathematical principles and psychological nuances that make it both exhilarating and perilous. Together, we'll uncover the secrets that lie beneath the surface, the hidden factors that can make or break a gambler. Exploring the mathematical principles and psychological nuances that make it both exhilarating and perilous. Whether you're a seasoned player or a curious observer, there's always something new to learn in this ever-evolving world of chance and strategy. Let's start with the basics. Probability. Probability is a branch of mathematics that deals with calculating the likelihood of a given event's occurrence, which is expressed as a number between 1 and 0. Imagine a bag filled with 100 marbles. This bag represents our sample space, the set of all possible outcomes. 50 are red and 50 are blue. These are our events, the specific outcomes we are interested in. If you reach into the bag and randomly select a marble, what's the chance it will be red? This is where probability comes into play. With an equal number of red and blue marbles, you have a 50-50 chance or a 50% probability of picking a red marble. This is because there are 50 favorable outcomes out of 100 possible outcomes. This simple example illustrates the foundation of probability, the likelihood of a specific event occurring among all possible outcomes. Probability can be expressed as a fraction, a decimal, or a percentage. Now, imagine the bag contains 75 red marbles and 25 blue marbles. The composition of the bag has changed, altering the probabilities. Your chances of picking a red marble increase significantly. This is because the number of favorable outcomes has increased relative to the total number of outcomes. In this scenario, you have a 75% probability of selecting a red marble. And this means that out of every 4 marbles you pick, 3 are likely to be red. Probability, therefore, provides a framework for understanding chance events. It allows us to predict the likelihood of various outcomes in different situations. It helps us quantify risk and make more informed decisions. Whether we're dealing with everyday situations or complex scientific experiments, probability is a crucial tool. In gambling, where outcomes are often uncertain, grasping probability is essential for making strategic bets. Understanding the odds can help gamblers make better choices and potentially increase their chances of winning. Probability isn't just for gamblers, though. It's a fundamental concept that applies to many areas of life, from predicting weather patterns to making business decisions. Scientists use probability to analyze data and draw conclusions from experiments. Businesses use it to assess risks and make strategic plans. Even in education, understanding probability can help students develop critical thinking skills and better understand the world around them. So whether you're a student, a scientist, a business person, or just someone curious about the world, understanding probability can provide valuable insights and help you make more informed decisions. Moving beyond individual probabilities, let's explore the concept of expected value, a crucial element in gambling. Expected value helps us understand the long-term average outcome of various bets and games of chance. It's a powerful tool that can be applied not just in gambling, but in many areas of decision-making and risk assessment. Expected value represents the average outcome of a bet if repeated over the long run. It provides a way to quantify the potential benefits or losses of a particular bet, helping gamblers make more informed decisions. Consider a simple coin toss. This is one of the most basic examples to illustrate the concept of expected value. You wager $1 on heads. This means you're betting that the coin will land on heads. If it lands on heads, you win $1. This is your potential gain from the bet. If it lands on tails, you lose your $1 bet. This represents your potential loss. The expected value in this scenario is 0. This means that, on average, you neither gain nor lose money over many coin tosses. How do we calculate this? Let's break it down step by step. There's a 50% chance of winning $1, 0.5 times $1 equals 50 cents. This represents the positive outcome of the bet, and a 50% chance of losing $1, 0.5 times negative $1 equals negative 50 cents. This represents the negative outcome of the bet. Adding these together, 50 cents minus 50 cents gives us an expected value of $0. This calculation shows that the potential gains and losses balance each other out. A 0 expected value means that over many coin flips, you wouldn't expect to win or lose money. This is a fair game where the odds are evenly balanced. This concept is fundamental to understanding why casinos and gambling establishments have an edge. They design games with a positive expected value for the house, ensuring that over time, they will make a profit. Understanding expected value can help gamblers make smarter choices and recognize the inherent risks in gambling. Poker, unlike simple games of chance like roulette, involves a significant degree of skill and strategy. One crucial aspect of this is Bayesian updating, a method of revising beliefs as new evidence emerges. Imagine you're playing poker and an opponent, known for bluffing, makes a large bet. Bayesian updating allows you to adjust your initial assessment of their hand based on this new information. You might initially suspect a bluff. However, if more aggressive bets follow, you would update your belief, assigning a higher probability to your opponent having a strong hand. Bayesian updating allows players to refine their understanding of the game as it unfolds, making decisions based on the evolving probabilities and their opponent's tendencies. It's a dynamic process of assessment and reassessment, essential for success in games of imperfect information like poker.